Hello everyone and welcome to the Skyward Sword HD tutorial series. Over the course of multiple videos, we'll be going through Skyward Sword HD and walking through every step on how to beat it. Each video will be 15-ish minutes long. I can't guarantee anything because it all depends on what happens. But let's get started. Also ignore my beautiful file names. We're just gonna call ours Link for old time's sake. Alright, so let's get started. I'm just going to skip all these beginning cutscenes, like scene setting and stuff. That's stuff that if you want to watch, you can. So, go ahead if you'd like to. And yes, there are 3 of them. 4 of them. So we'll start by exiting the Knight Academy. I think that the first thing to do is go see Zelda. Give us this nice little tour cutscene of Skyloft, which I'm going to skip. Instructor Horwell? Yeah, Horwell. That's his name. You have to talk to him. He's teaching you how to target someone and talk to them, which it's ZL. Now you know that, so I don't have to say it again. So you want to climb up these boxes up here, join him for a nice chat. But actually, I'm not going to talk to him. That's a stamina fruit. It refills their stamina. It's super helpful. Everything's very slow without it. So we're just going to proceed to this cutscene with Zelda, where I'm also going to skip that, so that the video isn't super long. So essentially what happens here is you try to call your Loftwing for, like, training practice, and then it doesn't come, so Zelda's Loftwing comes after you, and now it's, like, really exhausted. So now we have to go find our own Loftwing, which is what the majority of this video is going to be about. So we're gonna head down, and normally you have to, like, talk to people and gather information, but that's kind of boring, so we're not going to do that. Instead, we're just going to head right over to the plaza. And if you want down here, there's this guy who wants you to bonk his tree. The beetle comes out and you can get a blue rupee. But not necessary. I'm going to pick up a heart flower here so it gives me the dialogue. That way I don't have to watch it at some inconvenient time during the video. If you see Groose and his gang are all the way over there, plotting about the bird. I am also going to skip this cutscene. In this cutscene, they're like, "Ooh, you know, it was such a good idea to hide Link's bird at the waterfall," and essentially just giving you all the clues that you need to piece together where your bird is. Which, thankfully, you don't need to listen to all those. Which you see me rolling around a lot, is because it's a little bit faster than dashing. I like to speedrun games. Skyward Sword is one of my favorites, so it just sort of became second nature to roll around like this. So now we see our bird. Link looks really surprised and then really mad. Oh, you know what? I did this in the wrong order. Yay! I forgot. We sort of need a sword, don't we? Yikes. Forget what I said about being good at the game. Let's go get ourselves a sword. Yes, that is a cat. Can't push a box. It's been so long since I've done this beginning of the game stuff, I don't even remember what to do. So yeah, we're gonna go over to the sparring hall, because we sort of need a sword. The sparring hall is right over here. Here we can see Fledge engaging in a heated argument with, his name's Pippet. Actually, it's more of a scared argument. He's gonna say, oh, look, it's at the waterfall. Which we accidentally went to first. Don't do that. We need to grab a sword from this guy, so I'm not even gonna talk to him. I'm just gonna head over to his back room and steal his sword. And if you try to leave the room right now, he's gonna say like, hey, wait, where do you think you're going with that? Which is exactly what we're gonna do. So he comes over and has a discussion, talks about how he has to save his bird, and so now you can leave. Alright, now we can head to the waterfall. Sorry about that. Like I said, it's been a while since I played in this sequence. So, forgive me. That was entirely unnecessary, just so you know. Alright, so now that we have a sword, we can cut down these trees here. Yeah, you can also kill the signs, which is kind of fun. And it just says it's broken, not possible to read it. Alright, so in the waterfall here, you don't need to actually do the entire thing. It's sort of long. You can just go around here, grab this chest, it's 20 rupees, and then just continue up this little slope. And that's essentially it. You can fight the jelly blobs if you want, but I don't. Then you can save. It's always good to save. Save to our new adventure. Oh right, and then there's a nice cutscene here with Zelda. I guess it's not a cutscene because it's a go through the text. I can't skip it, so. Alright, there. Now for this section, Zelda's gonna follow me. Just really, really slowly. So then we cut the ropes, and our Loftwing is free. Which I can skip this cutscene now. So now Zelda's taking us out, and we have to go on Loftwing training. So just down on the D-pad to call your Loftwing, which you probably know how to do that, because there's a little icon in the lower left corner. So there's really no way to go faster in this section, because Zelda, she talks to you, and there's a barrier to where you can fly, so it doesn't really matter. You can just kind of fly around here. Trying to hit this boost rock here, but I think there's a barrier that blocks me from doing it. Yeah, there is. Alright, then Zelda decides, oh well, it's time to go back to Skyloft, because you have to do a Loftwing race. Well, she decides eventually. Really fun. Oh, do I have to slow down? Is that why she's not? No, okay. I ever use the slowing down thing? I don't. Alright, now we can go back to Skyloft, and we get to take part in the wing ceremony, which is essentially a Loftwing race, so I hope you practiced. Link does a nice spin there. But yeah, I forgot to mention, the Groose music has got to be the best music in the game. The tall guy's face. That's another of those cutscenes that you can't skip. With the text options in these games, you can really choose whatever you want. It doesn't matter, because they don't want you breaking the sequence, so it doesn't really matter what you pick. So, it's sort of fun.
Hey!
You just want to click. You don't want to click again, because then he's going to be like the owl in Ocarina of Time and explain everything again. But at least there's quick text in this game. Here we go. Let's go find that bird. Actually, it doesn't matter when you leave the platform. I don't know what I call them. Spots where you dive off your bird. So the best strategy here is just to intercept the bird. Find out where it's turning, and then go in front of it. And that guy pulls out eggs that are like as big as his head and throws them at you. So see, it's turning right, so I'm gonna try to intercept to the right. There we go. There you have it. That's all there is. Might take a little practice to get that, just because the bird can be a little finicky. It's not too bad. And now we're doing the diving training, the sailcloth training. Ow, I failed. Wrong button. Let me try that again. Just have to use your sailcloth and land in the middle of this conveniently placed circle. There. So now I'm going to skip this sequence of cutscenes because there's a lot going on, but feel free to watch it because there's a lot about the story. Also, if you open Link's dresser, there's 5 rupees. Figured I might point that out. So now we have to follow Fee. I call her Fee. Other people say Fi. I watched a video where they said Fofum. So this Fee sequence is sort of annoying because it's long, but we'll get it. One thing I like about this is the way that the music progresses along with you. So, like, the farther you get following Fee, more instruments are added to the music. I keep bonking things. Here comes the Remlet jump scare. So cute. I was legitimately scared the first time I saw this, but you have to hit it once and then they'll leave you alone. There's a chest that you can get down here if you want. Actually, I'm gonna get it because who knows? I forgot why. I need it for something. Rupees are pretty steadily available in this game. So like you can cut grass to get rupees, which pretty much anyone knows unless you haven't played a Zelda game before, in which case you can cut grass to get rupees. which I know that makes a ton of sense, right? You just mow the lawn, and you know there are just gems inside the lawn. It's like a gardening job. You get paid for grass work. Ow. I should have expected that. Thankfully, there are some conveniently placed hearts here. Ah, great. I have like no stamina. It's alright, we'll make it. Running out of stamina is annoying in this game. You walk so slow. At least in games like Breath of the Wild, you can still perform some actions, like you can swing your weapon around, but the only thing you can do in Skyward Sword is just sort of walk around and look fatigued. Alright. It's time to enter the goddess statue. Now we get to pull the goddess sword, and I'm gonna skip this cutscene. Ready, stance. First time I did this, I just sort of did this with my sword, and like, what am I supposed to do? Yeah, Link looks so heroic. It's amazing. And I realized I had to do that. You got the goddess sword. Oh, I can skip this too. Alright, so I think Fee gave us something, and we have to Skyward Strike this. What I did was a Skyward Stab to do that. Charge the Skyward Strike by holding up on the right stick, and then press in the stick. It's not really useful for anything. So Link's head is in there. It's not useful for anything, but it's just fun. Alright, now we get to open up Faron. Nice, there we go. I'm skipping this too. Now Link gets to try on his insanely stereotypical knight's outfit, but suits him, so I approve. The music is really nice. So Fledge here is going to give us the adventure pouch, which is actually like really nice of him. So. Otherwise we couldn't hold anything. Also, random fun fact, if you open the right door in double doors, it's actually slower than opening the left door. Not that it matters. If you talk to this guy, he'll give you a wooden shield. Equip it by holding R and moving the stick up. Or if you're doing motion controls, I guess you hold up. I don't know, I haven't played this with motion controls yet. So she's asking us to purchase a shield, but we're actually going to go into the bazaar, and we're going to get a potion, because we already have a shield. I mean, I guess if you wanted to, you could buy another shield. We're going to talk to this nice lady, she's going to give us an empty bottle. And we're going to pick up, you know, actually, we don't need to buy anything. If you want, you can buy a heart potion, but you don't need anything, because we'll be picking up another potion really soon. So, we are going to head on to Faron. Alright, so you can dive off right here. Should be careful, make sure you're dashing when you go off those platforms, because otherwise he'll just fall and then you'll have to talk to this knight person. Alright, so Go ahead, fly your bird through this random column of light that appeared. Link's not daring at all. I missed. If you hit those birds, you can get 20 rupees, because they're holding red rupees, but... Or, I guess they hurt you. I actually didn't know that. Okay, where's the... There. Whee! I'm gonna miss. Let's actually go this way. There. Now we get to watch a cutscene with some nice music. Alright, and here we are. Welcome to the sealed grounds. I'm going to skip this. Alright, and you can't save, so... We're going to have to do this sequence quick. These are called Deku Babas. Slice in the direction that their mouth opens to kill them. Little mini cutscene. If you once they're after the mouth slathering animation, you can just sort of run past them. They're not in like homing mode anymore. And skip this. And it's essentially telling us, oh, go down here. It's safe. And don't worry, nothing's gonna happen. We don't have to fight anything. But music makes it sound really ominous. Just have to Skyward Strike this. Oh, it's gonna tell us to Skyward Strike it now. Oops. It's a long cutscene. I missed. There we go. Just so you know, what happened was just good. It lets us get back up to the top. Where we can save. I don't need her to explain dowsing, but if you want, you can have her explain. If you hit up on the D-pad and then set Zelda as your dowsing target, you can move around and decide where things are. We're never going to use that though, because you're watching my video and you don't need it. Also, for some reason, didn't want me to go up there. Oops. I guess if you roll into those, apparently it turns them off. I didn't actually know that. Where are we? Oh, hi. Guess that's the wrong event. Alright, see ya. Alright, yeah, just hop up here. I'm gonna head into the sealed temple. Look, it's a door. And it's gonna show us that there is a lady there named Impa, but that is for the next video. So we're going to save here, and I am going to save and quit. So thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.